hang on. Okay, let's see. Am I losing frames? I'm testing out stuff. I had to reduce the settings here, but at least it should be at least 1080p. Okay, let's get this started. Alright, let's give this a test. And maybe do some voices while I'm here. Short game! Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights embrace you with possibilities. It's like life could take turn at every corner. And for us, it did. I'll be Oz! Hopefully this should be okay. Coloring Hawaiian t-shirt, a sketchbook, and tarot cards. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one asked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if we were into someone, you were going to watch the damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on the meteor shower date, it was probably going to be the 6 closest people on the bus. Joy Johnson Johina, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse that had turned to the most annoying roommate ever. Calculus Howlett Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience its life to the fullest. Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a death reaper, doubling as an internet influencer and who has a proficiency in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all comes down to breaking the ice, causing a good impression with the right person. Time to break the ice! Which book would you take on the desert island? Famous Last Words? Oh, it's Milo. I adore Famous Last Words. Hollywood dads are always so glamorous. I thought that Katie Allender very particularly portrayed the sober thrill of reaping a dead starlit soul. I can't help but get starstruck. The scent of expressive perfume mingling with the miasma of death. It's so exciting.
Listen to me. Give me all the upper over this book, Oz. Come sit with me so we can discuss further.
We only have 3 days left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
So yeah, that was my take on being a narrator. That's not great, but my Mila Belladonna voice needs some work. Creativity is through the roof, so I'll guess I'll go with charm.
That day at the Camp Dome, you play Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time someone mentions something you've done, you have to cut a finger off. But besides the finger part, this is perfectly a great time to brag about the cool illegal things you've done. You're the first out, and while you were sewing your digits back on, you get to regale with your friends. With stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat. You're so cool, and they sew you +2 charm to your left hand by mistake. Afterwards, you get peer pressured into a game of Capture the Flag Extreme! You're very bad at it and ended up in jail pretty much imminently. That's okay, though jail is not a chalkware square drawn round, and given some 2 weapons that players are carrying, it's probably the safest place you can be. Milo and Calester are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch this game and eat marshmallows or something.
Hello, fellow inmate. What are you in for? Don't mind him. He's been like that since you put him in here. It's pretty good content. Prison has changed me to Oz. Would you like to trade me with some cigarettes in exchange for my fundamental digity? Y or N?
Your sheer idea of reballing on this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist?
What? No. Can you imagine what it would be to do my brand if I was caught cheating at a game? Underwhelming the laws of reality, subverting the life and death, that's the kind of stuff my followers expect. But cheating? No way!
As for me, friend, I have been on the side so long, I do not think I can ever go back to society.
Besides, the real person here is the prison of negative thinking, you know.
No, you don't know, nor do you agree, but if you follow prisoners insist that this is a real jail, you'll just have to orchestrate a real jailbreak.
Post on social media on your unjust imprisonment so the mass clamor for your freedom. Or prison is all about who you know. You should just get, the dude Michael in the corner. He's trapped in for 3 years, so he must know something. Let's try this. Let's go.
You compose an emotional narrative about how you would have all been victimized by the sports industrial complex, but your fingers were crossed when you were tagged, so it doesn't count.
Oh, let me help. How about this, for the last line? Though we are imprisoned in chalk jail, we are free in our hearts, but our hearts are imprisoned in chalk jail. But our hearts are also imprisoned in chalk jail.
You have perfectly captured my struggle, friend Milo. Shall I artificially extend our social media research? My second cousin is a Chinese bunting. Working together, the 3 of you managed to whip up a firestorm out of outrage over your tragic plight. Soon your chalky cell is surrounded by protesters, weeping and tearing at each other's clothes. Overwhelmed by the injustice of your situation. Fingers crossed, but at what cost? They chant. Several people got on hunger strikes. They passed out from hunger. It'd only been an hour, but they are very committed. Milo, due to their intense media savvy, get interviewed by a popular online publication.
I just think that we could really need to focus on all people out here in the chalk jails who aren't being talked about. That is about them.
Does that mean that you You do not want me to continue hyping your social media accounts in connection with this terrible indignity, friend Milo?
What? No. Keep doing that, obviously. How are we supposed to have an appreciable impact on the culture if I'm not famous?
Eventually, the masses of protesters outside your cell reached critical mass. The chairman of the National Capture of the Extreme Association issues a statement. The sports of Capture the Flag Extreme stands for teamwork, dignity, and cartoonish violence. Unjust improvement has no place in our organization. Effective immediately, I am abolishing chalk jail. Let all those who wrongfully imprisoned run free.
Hooray! We are free! I suppose that I will be needing the Bruno, I was brewing inside my chest cavity. Removing jail, the game permanently unbalances Capture the Flag Extreme. But let's be real, this is nowhere near the worst thing you've done. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Let me hear what I said earlier. Hang on.
So many options. This is already hard.
Alright, so I got enough charm. Probably have enough creativity. I guess I'll increase my smarts and boldness just in case. Let's be smart.
That day while hiking through the woods, you found a tree with the words J+S forever carved on it. Aww. Then on another tree you find J is a liar and a cheating hoe. That's less cute. Then on yet another tree you find S, I know you banged like 12 people aboard in Europe. Don't dish what you can take. On the last tree, S doxes J. It turns out J lives on 7889 plus Smart's Lane. Boy, you sure can learn a lot from trees. You're in the woods searching for a safe place to Google leprechaun penis length. Yet, when suddenly you find Milo.
Fancy meeting you here, Oz. Before you try to seduce me, you should know that I'm not here alone.
Milo gestures forward the adorable animal at their heels.
Yet, my darling little pig. Now, don't get me wrong, certainly don't adopt this creature. I'm not ready for that kind of brand commitment. But I am ready for the ultimate earthly indulgence, truffles. Have you ever had one?
You admit to Milo that you haven't feasted on truffle. I mean, come on, you're not Jeff Bezos.
So you're still a truffle virgin? That's so exciting. You should know that what you're missing. Allow me to describe it in detail. From the moment you hold in your hand, a truffle will envelop you with the powerful musk. Its strange density confounds you. It defies all expectations of a mushroom. The truffle dares you to take a bite. Whether it's shaved over a bit of brie or simply raw, the complex flavors overwhelms your senses. Yours tastes like you're never tasted before. It's pure ecstasy. Really, misleading to think that you're the one consuming the truffle. Because when you've tasted one, you know the truth. The truffle consumes you.
Holy shit, you never seen Milo this enraptured by the pleasures of the flesh. You suggest that you lose your truffle virginity with them over a romantic dinner.
That's a lovely idea, a surprising practical one, relative to your usual whimsical suggestions, but there is just one issue.
Milo wags their finger at the little pig.
This truffle pig is an absolute disgrace. I've been wandering around the forest with it for 10, maybe even 15 years. And not a single truffle has been found. This pig is obviously defective. Ugh. Pig, look at my follower count and obey my whims.
The pig looks up at Milo and snores happily. This pig has no idea it's being an idiot. Get this pig find some truffles so you and Milo can share the greatest sensory pleasure mushrooms can offer.
Tell the pig that tonight your romantic dinner, whether it's truffles or prosciutto, it's up to him. There's no killer problem here. This is not a pig, it's a duck.
Is this boldness? Okay, this is for boldness. This is for fun.
Suddenly, Milo's pig
quacks. Why did I do the Milo voice there? What the fuck? Suddenly, Milo's pig quacks and flap its wings. Wait, what the fuck? Did I just say flap its wings? After close inspection, you found out at Milo that this little animal isn't a pig after all. It's a duck!
I mean, obviously it's a duck. I couldn't find a pig to truffle hunt within the 5 minutes that compare my attention span. So I simply found a duck and named it Pig. As meet Pig the Duck. I also rebranded Pig to be the first ever truffle hunting duck. Sure, it's not of the physical properties that would allow to find truffles, like a pig's snout, but you can be whatever you want to be if you put my mind to it. Isn't that right, Pig?
Quack, says the pig. You're quite to suggest that Milo simply finds an actual pig when the duck starts quacking like crazy and cuddling against Milo. You realize that the pig the duck is extremely enamored with Milo, its owner, and wants to make Milo happy. Can you really blame that adorable duckling? You decide to team up with the duck and try to find truffles. You spent all afternoon with an intensive training montage, but you didn't even find a single truffle. Shit. You both know that returning without delicacy will be a slight disappointment to Milo, and neither of you can stand the thought of this disappointed sexy reaper. Suddenly, Pig the duck stares sleepily in your eyes and pulls a knife up the back. You slowly nod, you know what to do. 5 minutes later... Ah, oh, for fuck's sakes! Also, the dogs are loose. Oh my god. A few minutes later, you return to Milo and present them with a delicacy even greater than truffles. Duck liver pate.
Dear God, how did you find pate? You know what? Never mind. I don't care at all. Let's enjoy it together, I feel like the dogs are getting a little bit on my nerves now rather than the duck.
Whatever. You munch down with Milo. With every bite, you can taste the delicious complex flavors of self-sacrifice in the name of love.
Yum! Nothing quite like the satisfaction of consuming earthly pleasures, Oz? But wait, Where did the pig the duck go? I just started an Instagram account.
You lied to Milo. You told him the pig the cat ran away while secretly whipping the duck blood off of your hands. A tear comes to your eye as you remember the brave sacrifice of Pig the Duck, all to make a beautiful, innocent Milo happy.
Oh, you're crying? What's wrong? Is it because the pate was so moving? My god, I have no idea that you were so deep. You're a poet, darling. I feel like I should just retry this again soon.
You're hunted by Milo the
I am questioning if I can actually replicate that, but it's just my normal gay voice. What the fuck? Anyways.
You are haunted by the pig the duck's immaculate culinary sacrifice. And it turns out the pate is really good. It is so yummy you even get a stat boost. Enjoy +2 creativity and +1 charm. Week 1, Night.
I hope I don't interrupt any conversations.
You loiter to the campfire, desperately hoping that some of your zany friends will pull you into one of their shenanigans.
Hey, Oz! Come over here and do some poetry with us. I don't even want to be the worst at this.
Yay! You found a shenanigan! You join Milo, Hex, and Aravi around the fire. They're all writing in the cute little notebooks. Aravi's notebook does look pretty blood-soaked though.
Milo, trying to be convincing to me writing poetry again? They said that I can't watch them do an actual ripping off of a monster if I write a good poem. It's true, really. I'm just trying to help a dear friend access her inner emotions, though. The majesty of a poet wizard. And I'm doing it because it's fun, and I'm awesome at it. My poems are all 2 and 3 emotions in them, at least. At least. Let me hear what I would say as... Not gonna lie, that is actually a not bad impression of me doing Hex, but that could work. Honestly, Milo, I'm still pretty confused. How are you going to judge it off if I write a good poem or not? What judging matrix are you using? How do I get to most points? How do you win? Aravi, I'm just a bit tired of you asking me how to win things. I've taken that emotion and you used it to write you the following poem. Avocado rot, don't tell me your dreams are dead. Be your own dream fruit. There, that should be all clarification you need. And I did it in haiku form. So you're telling me I can get points in poetry writing by collecting the dreams of fruit? Ugh. No, you blockhead. It's a metaphor. Milo's right. They're trying to say that all poems should be about avocados. Like my latest poem, Guacamole Emotions. Hex in the house.
I had to listen to that because again, I am slowly becoming confident in my own voice, but
Please, if you're willing me to make me voice acting, please do let me know that I am mainly known for like mid to mid high voices. Sorry. Yeah, I know it's kind of surprising, but I'm doing a stream.
you're both hopeless, and frankly, I am heartbroken that my unparalyzed aesthetics were wasted on you two.
Whatever, Milo. You're already set to win a competition for this poem. You're not. So, like it or not, this is a competition.
Not everything is a competition, Aravi. Just think about it. I don't know crying. People do that all the time, and it's not a competition. It's all about emotion.
Crying is always the only competition to see who can squeeze the most water out of their eyes. Get it together, Milo.
Seems like your friends are having a petty conflict. This could be a great opportunity to side in with one of them and win that poem's affection. You just had to say it.
Please be Milo, because I am aiming for Milo on this one, as much as I want to get a Robbie.
Poets don't tend to be traditional winners. Most of them die alone and penniless. Poetry is about learning to cope with the fact that sometimes we will inevitably lose. There's no clear winner here. Whoever can ride Beowulf to completion first. Please. Yes, let's go. Hang on.
No way, really. The way to win at poetry is losing at life? But wait, that's gotta be at least some poets that were famous and successful. Like, Emily Dickinson?
No way. I remember reaping her. The whole time she just complained to me about how we were so few hot girls in her town that she decided to never leave her room. She did write the most lovely poem about me though. I give her an extra few years for that.
What? Well, about Edgar Allan Poe. He has a super famous poet, right?
Oh god, I can't believe you just said that. You know that he married his cousin, right? He married his cousin, right? And that basically everyone thought he was insane. He was so rude to me on his deathbed that I made the whole ordeal one of the most painful deaths I ever delivered. No regrets though.
Wow, I've never seen this whole poetry thing all wrong. Especially that I should have been trying to live my life like shit, and then I'll be a poetry competition. Now that I finally get poetry, where should I start?
I don't know, maybe fall in love in someone who's married and develop an opium addiction?
Hell yeah, speedrun!
Wait, Aravi, I was being sarcastic! Too late. It's too late. It's too late. Aravi runs off with Hex, desperately looking for a happily married opium dealer.
Well, that was weird. But it actually reminded me of what I was reaping Oscar Wilde. You would not believe what he said to me right before I took his soul.
Mila spends the entire afternoon with you recounting tales of all the dead poets they've spent to the grave. It's morbid, but kind of romantic. You're just happy to have some time alone with this very poetic reaper, and you scandalized to learn that T.S. Eliot died from eating too much pussy.
Let's bring out the flask. Let's take a gamble.
You were waiting the week the moment visiting Juan and getting a good drink.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. I have some drinks here for you. It's up to you which one to drink. Let's see. What behind door number 1? What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
I'll take the box.
The mystery box? So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Whiskey. Behold, a potion that looks like whiskey. Its powers to taste and smell like whiskey. Nothing else. I have a suspicion that I just made whiskey. This is the part where I have to leave you puke all over me. Achoo! Ciao!
Meow. The cat with the hat. The cat with the hat. Awuyamush. Pinten Periquera. The one and only.
Let me hear that. Alright, that was actually kind of cringy, but at the same time, I'm kind of excited on how I would do Alejandro's subs. Anyways, cauliflower. Boldness!
That day in the haunted manor, you find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but that's never ever stopped you before. You face off against the camp's champion, slam all your chips down on the table, and cry about,
I bet my immortal soul!
everyone grasp, and then someone says,
Dude, chill.
we're just like playing to have fun. No one's betting even real money.
Oh. I'm not used to like low stakes betting around camp, honestly. That's really... I bet +2 boldness against the champion instead. Yes, I won!
Afterwards, you find Milo and Calculator in the foyer. Calculator is smashing the wall using one of his very best friends. A measuring tape. A tape measure.
Measurement complete. This stain is exactly 31,298. 31.2981 inches in diameter. And my biodetector reading shows that it is either blood or very dehydrated person's urine. Gross. That should be 35 inches at least to be on trend. God, the interior design here is an absolute disaster. The aesthetic is childish and cliche when it needs to be mature and macabre. Macrambi. Let me look it up for a bit. Let me hear the actual pronunciation. Because I am really lost in how I would pronounce this. The aesthetic is childish and cliche when it needs to be mature and macabre. Macabre. And Cal, let's use centimeters instead of inches going forward. I have an international audience to keep in mind, you know.
Tape measures, ambiguous wall stains. Your heart is already racing. You ask these two weirdos what they're up to.
Oh dear, isn't it obvious? This haunted manor is the latest challenge for Cal and Milo, professional house flippers.
We were going to use our expert interior design skills to improve the manor, and then sell it to the highest bidder. I rarely get to flip things, so I am excited. I was concerned before because we are not owners. We are not owners of the building and have no legal rights to sell the property. But Milo has reassured me that this information is irrelevant.
Yep. Life about finding your secret garden and decorating it with flowers from your soul, which confers legal ownership according to squatters' rights. Plus, this whole progress is going to be incredible footage. I'm doing an entire docu-series on glamming up the manor. I'm taking 18 videos, each about 48 seconds long.
That's why I've been recording every moment of our creative progress, including the moments when I was observing dust particles and considering the beauty of sentience.
Honestly though, this is the biggest house flipping challenge we ever had. The place have been haunted for ages, and the ghosts here have done a terrible job of upkeep. A terrible job of upkeep. I mean, look at this collection of antique dolls. They're not even cursed. Not even one doll contains the soul of deranged serial killer. That's a Chucky reference for you, darlings.
Agreed, this is unacceptable. Oh, and I am sure if this is relevant, but I have discovered that there is no plumbing system here, and I just punched the microphone. What the heck? Literally zero plumbing. Not a single pipe in the whole manor. I still don't know what happens when you flush a toilet.
Plumbing issues? Oh god, I don't even have the attention. I don't have the attention span for frustrative problems. And neither do my viewers. Come on, Cal, we need to flip this thought fast. Come on, Cal, let's think of this thought fast.
Understood. And one other important constraint, we have a budget of $12.50 for all flipping and production costs. Any ideas, Oz? If you can find a way to glam up this trashy old manor fast, You'll totally impress these two house-flipping cuties. He'll kill the interior design so his ghost gets trapped in the manor. And add a flat screen TV. You suggest an interior design trick as an old time. Just add a fucking flat screen TV.
Oh my god, OMG, yes! A flat screen can literally transform even the shittiest of houses. Perf!
It's true, Nilo and I once put a flat screen TV inside of a whale corpse that were house flipping. It really tied the room together. Well, I suppose it was more of a decaying stomach cavity than a room, but the flat screen was really helpful.
I am happy!
You agreed to pick up a flat screen TV. You don't really have enough money to buy one, so you steal it. Fuck the law. You bring the flat screen back to the manor, but as soon as you plug it in, the ghosts hijack the TV signal, the Ring style. Oh dear, the flat screen is streaming communications from the Netherrealm. This image appears to be an living eyeball being eaten by worms. Ah, the worms have children's faces.
Is this TV actually showing a disembodied head spitting its own teeth out? Why are the teeth made out of throbbing flesh? Why are the teeth made of throbbing flesh? This is worse than Twitter.
Indeed. This is also absolutely perfect interior design.
Exactly on brand, iconic, haunted kick.
And all in breathtaking 4K HD. Milo and Cal are super happy with the interior design improvement, so you all cuddle up together, make some popcorn, and watch the flat screen for a while. You really see the pores that are in the woman's face as she screeches ancient prophecies about how it's okay for your friends to bang after watching some TV together. You get some serious cuddles going with Cal and Milo, and you can definitely feel the ghost watching y'all. It's hot. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. You'll love to see it. That's not my sexy voice, but that's what I would say. Whoa, let's go, baby.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. No. Anyways, let's go for fun. I think let's go for fun.
You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you... Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. It's the sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful trends, but you know better and challenge them to a ripoff. They kick your ass and you definitely had a lot of fun. More specifically, +2 fun.
Why do I keep doing the Miller voice accidentally? God damn it. Although...
Work complete. Work complete. I just want to do that voice so bad.
I just need a quick rest for a bit because again, I've been doing the voice for like a bit longer. Anyways.
You find Calculaster installing some new solar panels on his back so he can sunbathe. Milo is doing their part for the environment by decorating the panels with gold leaf.
Oh, hello there, Oz. Squandering precious minutes of your life wandering by the lake? I am just in love with your geodivier.
I too am happy to see you. You can tell by just the facial expression I am simulating.
Say, Oz, care for a swim? Cal can't go because he would completely cease to function if he swam for even a moment. But I'm dying for a wild midday wetness.
Wait, friend Milo! Before engaging in any wetness-related activities, please check the warning flag on the lifeguard booth. Today it is... Turquoise?
I love it. The color of magic, spirituality, and taking baths with your friends.
No. This is not right. This is not one of the standard lifeguard flags. Its meaning is ambiguous. A green flag means that this is okay to swim. A yellow flag means that you may swim, but you must be careful. And a red flag, of course, means you should not attempt to date the lake. Well, just see about that, you think of it to yourself. But I find this turquoise flag both mysterious and threatening. We must query the lifeguards to discover its meaning. The lifeguards! Whoa, Wanda! I thought that was us.
Yeah, I was wondering why I had this red swimsuit. I thought maybe I was an ambulance.
Maybe we were. You can't let other people define you, dude.
Ahem. I believe my friend wanted to ask you what that turquoise flag is supposed to mean. What do I look like? A flag professor? Professors don't wear swimsuits. It would be unprofessional.
I think it means everything's okay? Or else that child's been kidnapped. Who decides what things mean, you know?
You do. You're lifeguards. You're the lifeguards. Really? I thought I could have sworn I was an ambulance.
These two are likely to turn into an actual...
You're the lifeguards! Ugh, whatever. This is not gonna be great. I'm trying to make sure that I get in the line. But obviously, nothing is gonna change. LOL!
Anyways, oh god, I am getting into character right now. God damn it. What is happening with me? These two are more likely to turn into an actual ambulance than you tell anything useful about the flag. Likely, you're already solved this mystery. It's a warning that turquoise is back in fashion. Wear turquoise now? It's turquoise emergency! Oh, alright. I got this. The flag is there when I warn you about the flagpole, so you don't run into it.
I guess I'll be choosing this then. Hopefully. Oh, great. I should have went with creativity. I should have gone with creativity. Oh yeah, that's totally what I was for.
I do not understand. Why not any color flag serve the same purpose? No way, Robo-Dude! No way, Robo-Dude! Different flags mean different things. Double red means no swimming, turquoise means danger. Flagpole alert! But if the flagpole is constantly occupied with the flagpole warning, how do you deliver other warnings? With
the warning flagpole over there.
Wanda points to another flagpole on the other side of the guardhouse. It's flying a green flag. It's okay to swim. But if that flagpole is an actual warning flag, what is the purpose of this turquoise flagpole? For holding the turquoise flag. Try to keep up, man. But if that's the only purpose of the pole is to hold the flag that warns about it, you point out. Why even have the pole? You're a genius.
Wow, yeah, I can't believe we did this so dumb. Come on, let's go take the flag down and then get pizza. All this crucial thinking is making me hungry. Finally, come on, darling Oz. Let's jump in the lake and get our glistine on.
Hell yeah! You love glistening. You sprint towards the water and smack your head on the pole. Ow. Oh no, you appear to be injured. Here, let me take you to the infirmary. Calculester ready for me. You kneel down to unzip the tent flap and smack your head on the frickin' fucking flagpole again. The impact knocks you out of cold. Dream of beautiful country estate while you get to share with your beloved. You hit your head on the flagpole. Waking up in a cold sweat. Where's that damn flagpole? If you had some kind of flag, I won't warn you, from sheer pain and paranoia, you lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. You hit your head on the flagpole, and I need water because for some reason my voice is getting roche.
Oh god. I need water. Hang on, be right back. Let me see if the be right back thing is working. I just realized I did not turn on the audio, did I? I was just literally just talking silently, did I? What the hell? Anyways, BRB! Hello, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Okay, I do wanna voice Mothman, but they're not my interest right now, so I'll be going with Milo.
I love Milo, okay? Like Ave.
Alright, let's see.
You find Milo hiding up and paint scratch cards to the fire while Calculester takes notes of his own face. Whatever these two doers are up to, you want to be part of it.
Hello, darling.
Ah, hello, Oz. You've come at a good time. Should we paint the fire Seafoam Green or Nigerian Prince Gold to attract more visitors? Visitors.
Oz, if I recall, Fred Miller and I have teamed up to master estheticians to flip old properties and restore them, properties such as the campfire.
You've undoubtedly noticed that I've been the same core group of Partons continue to return to this local with no new tourism blooming.
Which means that it's the duty of Cole and Milo, house flippers, to restore this fire to its former glory, to attract new visitors.
You could make the point that this is a summer camp, and the reason no one but you or group visits the campfire is because you're the only people here. But you'd rather see where these two hot nerds take the conversation.
Oh, instead of paint, maybe we could completely reflourish the campfire into a firework. Its fire's a much trendier cousin.
Fred Milo, may I propose an alternative idea? Because the reason that campfire tourism has declined is because we're no longer utilizing to its aggregated function. Though excessive research, I found that the primitive humans and monsters use fire for warmth and food. But with modern technology, its purpose is all about mood. You should update the fire's functionality and make it utility again. At least it is be phased in absolute obsidians like gramophones or blockbuster.
But Calculester, to improve the usefulness of an object goes against our nature as flippers. We dabble in aesthetics, not product improvement.
I disagree. I believe it is important to improve, adapt, and evolve. I myself undergo regular software updates in this consistent pursuit of my best self.
No, darling, that defines the Flipper's code. Accessories before necessities. Accessories over necessities. I just skipped that, god damn it. I guess. I already read this in another live stream, so Avi, whatever.
Fucking kill me, I'm so into the character. Replace the character with a gigantic. Replace the character with a. Replace the fire with a gigantic scented candle.
Winning.
That's a wonderful idea, Oz.
Previous fragrances are all the rage now. Just look at the success of Bath and Body Works or Smensals.
I admit, this actually is a good idea. It will improve the appearance and smell of the campfire, which also makes it 80% safer.
Indeed, darling. It is the perfect plan. But what scent should we go with? Perhaps something will still match the camp spookies of rustic summer atmosphere like Virgin Laundry or Passion of Lions in Summer Heat. Actually, let's go with a Midnight Romance scented candle. A good interior designer always works with the mood of the space, even if that space is outside.
Are those truly fragrances? My research indicates that none of those things have a smell.
Oh, Calculaster, they don't need to. A scented candle's true purpose is only to further worsen the lighting of the room, which increasing its innate sexual energy.
Oh, and all this time I assumed I didn't understand scented candles because I don't have a nose. What a relief.
You're killing it.
I appreciate your eyes for aesthetic Oz. Perhaps you and I could be aesthetically pleasing to pair.
Looks like the scent of midnight romance is already all around you. Who says smell have to be real to be in the air? Bring out your flask. I'll use my skills. That weekend you visit your good old pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Bueno, bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I had a feeling that you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? Get ready.
Pizza!
Why can't pizza be a drink? Well, it can. But beware, once you drink this pizza, you'll want nothing but pizza forever, or at least the next couple days.
Let's do this.
Plotline unlocked. Ooh. This is the part I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao.
Fine.
The cat with the hat. Awuyamush. Anyways, I need to increase my boldness. Yee! You decide to get your tarot cards read. You decide to get your tarot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it would be fun. In the first card, she flips over a parallelistic drawing of you, flying on a hanger directly into the pyre lines.
Is that good? Is that good?
You ask the psychic. She wordless put her cards away from vanishing into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. Afterwards, your pizza census takes you to the outskirts of rival camp. You find a pizza girl nearby. Her resting distorted face is tinged with annoyance.
Oh, hey, are you my next delivery? Sorry, I'm 3 hours late. I was only planning to being 2.5 hours late, but the customers before you haven't paid for their food yet.
To the dark side.
And so you see my dear co-villain rivals of Rival Camp, by following my 12-step villainy advice scheme, you can join the dark side in less than a week. Oh Lord Dimitri, listening to you talk makes me wanna slam my lung throbbing. God, Dimitri, listening to you makes me wanna slam my long, throbbing, insatiable red rocket of anger deep into the dark side.
I mean,
I'm more about fighting against evil than joining it, but I'm still in your style. You've got some serious angsty love interest material. Love interest material. I never asked to be the protagonist.
Angsty love interest material is indeed my specialty. Though this does bring up something that's been bothering me. Badness, you are a camp rival camp member, and yet you do not seem to act like some person's rival. Why is that?
What are you talking about? My rival is Chancellor! I hate this guts and face! I never asked to be the protagonist!
But he's your rival, not the other guy way around. And the point of rival camp is to be rival, the sexual hunk of rival for whatever it is, a protagonist of your life.
Wait! What makes something a rival then? If Chancellor is my material, ain't I his rival too?
Whoa, mindfuck! I think I just had a braingasm. This indeed is a loaded pickle. Can two people simultaneously be rivals? Wouldn't that just be a mutual hatred scenario? Rivalry implies on a more unethical.
Are you guys are gonna go for your pizza yet? It's getting cold, and really more importantly, I'm getting a bit bored.
Eager to get the transition over, are you? Don't rush Morty the Minotaur doll. He loves a good looking tease. We need to see this argument though to its climax. Yeah, well, this is one of the most super unsexy simulations where you had to fake your conclusion to get this over with. How can you resolve this stupid argument so that someone will pay for this pizza? Eggets! It's true. I actually haven't gotten this plotline because, again, I didn't get pizza! Anyways, this might be a future time for me to do it in content, but this is unlisted! The essence of rivalry is pretty hang on, let me double check my... Oh, it's still working fine! Hey!
Hi! Hi! I'm surprised that my voice would be this high! Anyways.
Eggets, it's true. The essence of rivalry is pretty in this agreement that gets out of the proportion until your hatred consumes your entire soul. Oh, I love a pretty petty disagreement. When Dimitri and I disagree, we settle it by oiling up and wrestling.
You're right, Dimitri! We are all rivals! This is a glorious day for a revelation that has just begun! Gentlemen, I propose that we pay for this pizza together now, as equals. Equals who will be bloody rivals until only one of us remains alive!
Yeah, and the survivor will get the pizza! Indeed. It may take years, perhaps even decades until this white-hot feud reaches its inevitable. Sticky and one of us receives the inevitability sticky pizza.
Look, as long as you're paying for it, I don't care when you're all eat it or how sticky it gets.
Wait, why don't we up the bet? Let's all bet our prized possessions this rivalry. Winner takes all! Badness, Dimitri, and Morty all throw their stuff in a big treasure chest. Soon it's overwhelming with money, gemstones, assault rifles, and Morty's collection of autographs nudes.
Pizza Girl, as long as our resident Imperial party, it will be your job to Hold on to these treasures until our rivalry has ended.
Sick. Free stuff. That was one hell of a trip. Thanks for the help, Oz. Now I can finally leave.
And leave she does, and she leaves you a cut of rivals camp shit, and get a bunch of dope weapons and gold that gives you +2 boldness and 1 charm. Let me just drink some water real quick. Like, jeez, I've been doing way too many voices.
Lights on! I can't do the sun voice yet.
Okay, I already drank some water, so let's do this!
That day that you go searching into the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup, you heard that some wildflowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to figure out which flowers are bad by eating them all. And a few hours later, you vomit them up in condiments of your stomach and comprehensive which flowers are not put in the soup next time. Nice! You gain +2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! Shortly thereafter, your pizza senses go wild. They led to a nearby clearing of blood construction and a lot of maniacal laughter.
At least my pizza's here. You there? Do you have the cheap, delicious poor people food I seek?
Yep. I got your extra spicy buffalo pizza right here. Mr. Papa's, that'll be $19.99.
Ah, yes. The sweet, greasy allure of pizza. The disgustingly wealthy, as you might have guessed. And normally, my vast array of ill-gotten funds give me richer cravings.
Well, sorry, dude. You got $19.99.
Hush! I am not done monologuing. Don't you know that it was impolite to interrupt an evil, wealthy man when he's mid-speech? Ugh! As I was saying, normally I eat much finer food, but pizza is delicately known for the rich, poor, and poor alike. I crave it with the nostalgia of my youth. Everyone wants a good shopping mall. I love capitalism.
Meaden would be proud.
My first job was a pizza parlor in a shopping mall, you know. I slaved my way up to the top by convincing my fabulously wealthy father to buy out the chain. Those years were the best years of my life. They ignited my passion for malls and pizza and taking advantage of consumers. I'm going to turn the world into a shopping mall.
Hang on, I need to blow my nose. I need a tissue. Oh god, hang on. Kids today don't seem to value malls, but fuck kids! I'm going to build a mall on everything they love, but just see the horror and their smelting, you faces. And so, what do you think of that? Gloomy looking teenage pizza delivery girl?
I think your total is $19.99.
Ugh, fine. Kids today don't experience a good shopping mall or a good evil soliloquy. Here's your money, and I expect exact change.
This is a $10,000 bill.
Yes, so what of it? Are you jealous that the billionaires like me have access to such elite currency? I bet that you never even seen such wealth in one single bill.
I definitely haven't. I also definitely don't have enough change for this. They have a 20 or something.
Absolutely not! How dare you even suggest I keep such plenty funds on hand? If you can't, oh god, I might have pressed it a little too fast! If you can have the change for my bill, then I have clearly entitled to keep the pizza.
That's not how that.
Shut up! I was gonna buy and sell you, little girl. I suggest you hand over my money and that pizza before I build a mall on your feet right now.
That's a super weird threat, but you're sure the evil CEO is going to make good on it. There's gonna be a way for it to make it so that's the pizza girl give him the change $1,000 bill.
Lol. Exactly, like, I'm laughing at the second option here. This is the first time I'm seeing the option.
Hug the CEO. While some say a hug is priceless, you know a hug is really worth $9,985 and 0.1 cents and 1 cent. $9,980.80. $9,000.80 at 1 centimo. Mi español ni canto mentes.
Mi español esata al gato de trabajo. Debajo. Okay. Hug the CEO. While some sexy hug is priceless, you can know how to hug that is really worth $9,985.01.
You wrap the CEO in a warm, loving hug. It's kind of hard to do that, but with the intern hosting him and his chair in the air, but you made it work.
Disgusting! Get your grubby, poverty-ridden hands off me! What is the meaning of this?
Oz is hugging you a huge word for the exact amount of change I owe you these days, you know.
What? You're lying! There's no way hugs are that expensive! Why, just yesterday I just saw some hippie teens protesting of my shopping mall developments with signs that says free hugs!
You explain to the CEO that they're just how they get those stupid hippies are actually extremely intelligent hug dealers. The first hug is free to get you hooked when they charge you handsomely to put hugs in these areas of social media and isolation. Physical connection fetches a high price.
Oh my god! My market research is providing your claims correct, Oz! But wait! You just said that the first hug is free. This does nothing to make up for the change I'm owed!
Sure, and not he's had one hug. Doesn't the CEO feel like he could use another one?
What? What? Of course not. I don't need your warm, loving embrace. I certainly don't crave a reassuring hug that will remind me that, despite how grim the world is right now, things will somehow turn out okay. A hug says I see your feelings are valid. You're not alone. Okay, fine. Get in here. I need a hug right now.
You gave it to him. You expected the intern could also use a hug, but there's no way he could afford it. And with that settled, the pizza girl owes him no change.
Good thinking, Oz. I feel like I can owe you some sort of looking at things. Maybe a hug.
A hug will do, but you don't need the pizza girl's money for it. You'll settle for a mere +2 creativity and +1 fun.
I can do this.
Milo, sadly. Let's see. If I'm gonna get rejected, it's fine. Because again, this is a test stream! Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
You asked no one to the meteor shower because
The only thing that you ask for is a pizza. Ah, come on! Order now for your fresh and fast romantic partner today. Delivery in 7 days or you're dead. Our valued employees are working hard right now, this very instant, to deliver your summer love right now at your home. Look here she comes now. Call Coco's Pizza today. Pizza delivery for Oz. Oh hey. You're always around where I was when there's pizza, huh? You laugh awkwardly. No, it's okay. Deliveries have been more entertaining with you around for sure.
Not paid enough for this.
Work can get hella exhausting. And clients can get so intense with all those backstories and stuff. Like, why can't people just keep it simple and short? I'm a delivery girl, not a therapist. So it was actually nice to have you tag along.
So you ask her advice of keeping it simple and short. You ask her if she'd be free to watch the meteor shower with you tonight.
What? Yeah, okay.
You had a great time with pizza delivery girl. You didn't talk much since you can sense she's not super into talking a lot. but staring silence can be nice too. You're always craving backstories and lore and everything, but sometimes it can get a bit intense. You can accept those people just with no interest in sharing their depths. It ends up a quite simple yet charming date. By the end of the night, you exchange phone numbers and it could be the start of something. But hey, so much for what's worth in the terms of lore, you know that her name is Sadie. Pizza rocks!
I did not know that actually, no matter what choices I have, it'll be the pizza ending. This is the first time I got the pizza ending, and I knew there was a pizza ending. I just didn't get the pizza drink. And not gonna lie, I wish there was a real recording. You know what? I'll enlist this in a real episode to make sure that other peeps can actually witness this, because I am testing this as an experiment because I was actually planning on just streaming on another PC, so this is a test. So it's a good thing it's running smoothly. Anyways. Sadly, I have to skip this because I am not gonna be showing it, so sadly, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's switch to the prepping stream. Oh, BRB, BRB still there. Hang on. I should be there. Yep, there it is. So anyways, so you guys are gonna be watching this as a VOD now, because in all honesty, I want this to be a real episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed my pizza route here, even though originally it was supposed to be Mila Belladonna. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my voice here, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow my stream friends in the description below, and yeah, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream that I do. Take care, buds. Mordo, over, and out. Oh, I think I should change that.